Men are very busy looking for money. They are looking for receipts. They don't want to do expenditure. They are very busy looking for receipts. And therefore, as they keep on receiving the receipts become heavier and heavier every day. And at the end of the day, they lose their control and they fall down and their life becomes no more. Therefore, brethren, it's important that we maintain our spiritual health. Today's message is about God first by ministering to others. God first by ministering to others. Maybe probably we need to understand what is the meaning of the word ministering. Why the word ministering, not any other word? Why did the author decide to use the word ministering? When people are spiritually right, they are spiritually healthful, they can be able to minister others. So the church has not been able to minister simply because it has a spiritual problem. They have been attacked by spiritual kwashiako. Their spiritual have been crippled by viruses of sin, the bacteria of sin, by fungus of sin. They have made their bodies not to be able to withstand. Their immune system has gone down. The spiritual immune system has gone down. And even also, their nerve system are dead. And therefore, they cannot be able to minister to others. As we become spiritual upright, we receive the power and the Spirit. When we put God first, we shall receive the power and the strength to be able to minister to others. So, the heading today is about God first by ministering to others. Maybe I decided to go and search the meaning of the word ministering before we go to the deep of the teaching of today. The word ministering, according to Oxford Dictionary, the word ministering, according to Oxford Dictionary, it says it is to attend to the needs of someone. The word ministering, according to Oxford Dictionary, it says it is to attend to the needs of someone. Ministering. It also means an act of ministering as a religion. It also means to give service, care, and aid to people. Ministering, it means to give service, to care, and to give aid to other people, according to Oxford Dictionary. I took the key words. Number one, to give service. So the word ministering is offering service. When I was taught in high school by my commerce teacher, he told me a service is intangible action that must be sold. It has a money value. That is according to business. But in the ministering, the tag price is not there. It is to give service. When we offer service by the people of God, the tag of how much does not exist. Praise the living God. According to the ministering of the Bible, the word tag, how much does it cost to offer you the service? When we buy services, the services are measured according to how much you will pay. That is why people, the first thing they ask when they are employed, they ask, how much are you going to pay? The price tag of commercial purpose does not exist in the church of God, kwa sababu ministering is to offer service. When a service is offered, it is not measured in monetary value. Praise the living God. In the house of God, in salvation, the people who are spiritual right, when they are offering services, there is no price tag. They give care. Ministering, meaning we give care. The word care is C-A-R-E. We give care. The word care is implied to a particular population or a particular flock with very special challenges. Care is applied when there are sensitive matters. You need the care services. The church of God, when it is spiritual right, it will give care services to the people. When the Christians are spiritual right, they will offer care services to people. The word care, it means special services given to special people. Sometimes when you go to the medical field, they will tell you there are some people who need special attention because they have to receive special services. The church of God has been appointed in the world to give care. The governments of the world may not give care. The professionals of the world may not give care. The companies of the world may not give care. But the church of God, which has been appointed as the agent of salvation, it is entitled to give special care and special services to the people. That is why when you are a pastor, you are not a pastor to the Adventist church only. You are a pastor to everybody. If I come your pastor here one day, I will not only minister you people seated here, I will minister to everybody who is in my locality, is my client. That is why I'm called a pastor. A pastor is entitled to care for all the people he leads in every place. He does not choose whom to serve and not to serve, because they have been specially appointed to give care. To give care. I have experienced some people who have lost their loved ones, and these people are rejected by their own churches. When somebody dies, they tell you he was our church member, and now we have checked our books. He was in our church 11, 12 years ago. We are very sorry we cannot be involved in your program because we don't know him. The church of God does not reject when there's a chance to minister to people, because they are offering a service without a tag. They are offering care without monetary care. One time a pastor told us in a forum, he was somewhere, and in that place there was a mother who was a widow, and he was employed somewhere, and at one point she lost her child through pneumonia. That place was very cold. This lady, as the story is told, this lady brought the neighbors together, and they started mourning at that time, and they started asking them questions. Now, what do we do? The child has died. What do we do? Some came with ideas. Some said, yeah, let us organize. We can have a fundraising, and we take this body to Luo Nyanza. Some people were called to offer services. They said, if you want our services, we are charging 35,000 to offer your service to transport the body to a given place. This lady was a widow. He was only engaged in casual laborers. She didn't have even 1,000 in her pocket to allow her to transport the body to where it was supposed to be taken. People decided to discuss what we do. At the moment, they remembered there is a pastor somewhere who has a vehicle, a personal vehicle. But he is a pastor anyway. So therefore they said, can we go and approach pastor? Maybe he will help us with the services to transport the body to our given area. When they approached the pastor did something that people cannot do. Told them, just give me 500 shillings. They go and ask any pastor, what have you said? Give me 500 shillings. to transport your daughter, your child to your local area. Pastor went and added 2,500 and fueled his vehicle and planned to travel at the same time. He told the mother, can you dress up your daughter vizuri, alafu umshikilie kana kwamba amelala. And they started a journey to the home of this woman. When they arrived there, that's when people realized it is a body that has been brought. They reported the chief and they did all the arrangements. And the pastor remained there to bury this child and minister to this family. This family, they felt care. Care. The Christians of this world, God has been given opportunity to care. If you are not caring, then we are not implementing the policy of heaven. Because the agenda number 1 for Christ was caring. The agenda number 2 was caring. The agenda number 3 was caring. Every time in his ministry, he spent much of his time associating himself with the people who needed special care. And one of them was Zacchaeus. One of them was that Roman soldier. And many people who needed special care, they may be very rich. They may have money in their pocket. They may have rich people. But there's something they are missing in their life. They need care. How many times do we give care to our people? So therefore, in the ministering, our care we give and the services we give, it does not have monetary tag. We don't have a monetary tag when we are offering special services, but the agent of the church of God, which has been entitled as a special agent, a special hospital where people come for healing. When they come to that church, there is no admission fee. There is no admission fee. There is no treatment fee, because the doctor and the nurses in that hospital, they receive people with special care. You don't understand. Even welcoming people during the Sabbath is a care. It's a special service. I want to see on Sabbath, how do you welcome the church members in this church? The deacon and deaconesses.